Our system is being corrupted.
This game has gone far enough.
I will have her transmission removed in a moment.
Despite the loss of the priests, Earth will fall, and my people will survive. I will answer the humans' prayers, reward those that believe.
This hub was of Maker design. She knows the systems well.
The final priest will be moved to a more discreet location, so our work can continue without further disruption.
The third Hell Priest signal is no longer visible to us. There is a 41.3% increase of demonic activity at the nexus of the initial invasion. That is the largest gore nest on Earth. I will set the portal coordinates for the super gore nest now.
Alright, so welcome back to Doom Eternal, everyone. This is not my footage. Unfortunately, the footage of me exploring the Fortress of Doom was lost because I had to re-record some stuff and I was not able to actually re-record that. Credit goes to the link at the beginning of this part. But they pretty much did everything that I did, and we're just going to be looking at a couple of things before getting started on the actual level. First thing we're going to do is grab this. This is the Ballista. Pretty much the replacement for the Gauss Cannon. It's pretty much the same thing with some different mods, as well as looking a bit more demonic.
I appreciate their footage and all, but sweet Jesus, I hate their UI.
Yeah, the all red. And it's bigger, too.
And bigger's fine, but it's like the all red that's like... ugh.
And down deep into the depths now that some more of the area is filled up, or opened up, rather. This place they want you to go before starting the next level, the Repertorium.
That like a vomitorium?
Kinda. So this is pretty much an arena where you can go to if you ever just feel like fighting demons with no real consequence. It's a little odd. I'm not sure what its purpose is. Like, more Repertorium challenges unlock as you go through the game, but you don't get anything for doing them, to my knowledge. So it's just like a place to, if you don't feel like progressing the plot, but you still want to kill some demons.
That feels to me as like a way of testing your weapons.
That's a good idea, actually, yeah. But I'm pretty sure you can still die in here, so that confuses me a bit. Like, you can still lose lives and such.
You actually come down here if you want to listen to BFG Division.
Well, that was fun. Something else the footage showed off was that you can approach the albums that you've collected to listen to them, and you can listen to them as you walk around the fortress as well. Like, you can continuously listen to it. So that is what you get for unlocking the Empyrean keys. It is a kind of weapon. And we'll be seeing that once we get all 6. And this is how you use the Sentinel batteries. Each door requires 2 different batteries to be slotted in here in order to unlock the door. Most of the doors contain power-ups. Some that I will be opening later will contain cosmetics that you can unlock as well.
Why did you trap me here?
You very quickly burn through all the really useful power-ups, in my opinion.
Kind of. I don't think I actually unlocked anything when I was actually doing this. I think I just kind of showed you guys that you could. For some reason, I'm kind of stingy with my Sentinel batteries, even though there's a set number of them, and I'll be getting all of them. Alright, the rest is me. Sorry about that miss shit. That's what I'll call it. The Super Gore Nest. It's the largest gore nest on Earth, and it's essentially where the invasion began.
Please remain calm. You may notice a slight change in the environment. Fear not. It's all part of the plan.
The Super Gore Nest location is nearby. This is the site where the invasion began, the oldest and most corrupted location on the planet. The Ark fought hard, but they were eventually driven out by the demons.
So that's what the ballista does. Again, it's pretty much the Gauss cannon, but I think it's a lot more fun to use. It's got a bit of an extra kick. It just looks nicer as well.
It felt a bit less powerful to me, but it has a bit more variety to its abilities.
Yeah, I think so. So now that I have, perhaps I did it off screen, I've got all of the upgrades for the super shotgun. Now I've unlocked the mastery for it. The mastery challenge is to kill 50 enemies while meat hooking, which is something you're going to be doing anyway. And as I've said, that unlocks the ability to have the meat hook be on fire when you use it, which you want to get as soon as possible. It makes everything so much more fun and a lot easier. Just to have a constant stream of armor.
I mean, really, what's better than a super shotgun? And the answer is a super shotgun on fire.
Not a super shotgun that sets the enemies on fire. One that burns your hands.
My hands will be fine. It'll just look great.
It's fine, you're wearing gloves.
That was a great sniper shot. Bam! So now that a lot more heavy demons have been introduced, the fights are getting a lot more hectic now. We're seeing a lot more Prowlers and Hell Knights and Mancubi.
And we're telling him, make it bye.
Hello, one left Cacodemon. This fight feels a little lopsided, honestly. It feels like there's not a constant stream of demons, so there's a lot of downtime for some reason. Oh.
What? What even the shit?
I didn't do anything. I think he just ran out of juice. Or had a heart attack or something. Hello, major problem in this level with a giant piece of glass in his back.
I wish it stayed there.
I know, me too. But this is a big problem in this level. One of the challenges is to do, I believe, 3 different glory kills on Pinkies. Problem is, Pinky's weak spots, they're made of tissue. They die extraordinarily easy before you have a chance to actually stagger them. So you need to be very careful with the Pinkies in this level so that you can do that challenge. That's why I had to re-record it.
How many pinkies are there?
There's enough. I would say like somewhere between 5 and 10, so you'll have opportunities, but you need to be very careful with them because if you're not very diligent, you will kill them by mistake.
Yeah, the issue is pinkies either take forever to kill if you're shooting from the front, or they die in an instant.
Yeah, because of course you can instant kill them with a blood punch. Pretty much one shot in the back with a super shotgun will also kill them. That 1-up's actually really easy to get, but I had a hard time finding it, so we're going to be getting that at the end of the level.
Again, SAT rules.
Now that you can actually do that, unlike in 2016. Where it's like, you missed the secret? Tough toenails, bucko.
I have an extremely large family, and we will solve everything.
Was this a Nurse Joy situation? They're all actually different people.
All of us are corrupt. Join the cult, Ash.
Were there, like... The closest thing to a cult I can think of in Pokemon was, like, Sabrina. But she didn't have a cult, she was just spooky. She had a puppet. But anyway, this is the first mod we got for the Ballista, which is the Arbalest. I don't know the origin of that word, but it's essentially a bomb that you can charge up and implant within an enemy to make them explode. The other one should be a lot cooler. It's a long blade you charge up.
Chest bump.
Yeah, that happens a lot when you're using the meat hook. It's this long blade that you can charge up that just kind of cuts through everything. The problem is it takes a long time to actually charge, and it doesn't really flow well with battle. So, unfortunately, much like the microwave beam, it's another really cool sounding mod that doesn't have much of a practical use.
Also, an Arbalest is a kind of crossbow.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah, the weapon is very much fashioned after an Arbalest.
Does look kind of crossbowy overall, yeah. You hate me. And I live off it.
Du hast mich.
Rammstein could do some good Doom music. Buff Totem, what the hell is that? That's my first reaction to when I entered this room. So the Buff Totem, it's a little totem that is somewhere in this arena that is making all of the enemies super powered and infinitely respawning. You gotta find it and kick its ass. Just destroy it. It doesn't have an ass to kick. So that the enemies will stop coming and they won't be quite as powerful. Here it is. I got lucky. There's like 4 teleporters there, and one of them goes to the Buff Totem. That's something you really need to look out for when you see the message on screen, because the buffed enemies will rush you and overwhelm you pretty easily.
I thought it was something like, all right, Doom guy, time to get Himbo up in here. I wanted it. Ah! Thank God, my legs.
You didn't punch him.
I know. It's a 50% chance, like I said.
Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
I never liked that.
No, it's...
It feels like... It feels like very ham-fisted. And I'm not sure the intent of putting that in the game.
The intent is to not be funny.
It isn't funny. There you go.
The only excuse I'll give it is that bad guys are saying it.
Probably. Also, what do demons care if they're accepted or not?
Yeah, they're just gonna murder and torture regardless.
Yeah, they don't seem to have much in the way of thinking.
Oh god, a gore key.
Yeah, there are 3 keys that'll open up more of the level, and you need all 3 of them to finish the level off.
Earth is the melting pot of the universe.
Alright, starting around like halfway through this level, I'm gonna stop stopping to listen to what she has to say.
Don't stop, never stopping.
Exactly. You're still gonna be able to hear her, and the subtitles will always be there, but I'm not gonna be like, ooh, what interesting lore does she have to provide?
So what year is this game supposed to take place in?
2160 something. So it's like a good 150 years in the future.
I think by then we'll have been over a lot of our bullshit.
Yeah, or humans would have gone extinct because we didn't get over our bullshit. I mean, we colonized Mars, so you must be doing something right.
I mean, you can colonize Mars and still be fucking up.
Oh god, we're gonna start once we get to Mars.
I thought you were going to say, you could still colonize Mars and be racist.
I mean, yes, very easily.
I mean, that one leans more ableist, but yeah.
Right. Oh, he's not dead, okay.
If anything, I'm kind of proud of the demons. All of their organs and their brains are hanging out, and they're holding on just fine.
Yeah, exactly. They have so many disadvantages just based on how their biology is. So I picked up a quad damage, but didn't have a lot of ammo to take advantage of it. Also, it appears that when you lose a life, you also lose whatever power-up you had. I didn't notice that before. That makes sense, I guess. So there's still some consequence to losing a life, other than just losing it. I forget. I feel like either the Gauss cannon or the ballista had like a more limited range, but I do not remember which one. I think the ballista can just keeps going until it hits a wall, kind of like in a sniper way, but the Gauss cannon had like a range before the laser disappeared.
Maybe, but it was never really an issue in 2016 because everything was a lot more compact.
Yeah, I mean, this arena is like bigger than anything you saw in 2016. So open.
Did he charge up his... Oh, there he is. It looked like he charged up his jet and went straight into the lava.
Well, he could have. I don't think that enemies are actually affected by harmful ground.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, he could have been taking a dip.
Bath time.
I love the fuck you shields. It is the worst thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm starting to see what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, the carcass is an asshole. We thought that pain elementals existed just to be annoying. This is taking it to another level. Come on.
Like, pain elementals are awful to deal with, but these guys just exist to be a dick.
Yeah.
These guys are just assholes. That's all they are.
Yeah, that's quite a range that they have.
I feel like, yeah, they can just shield whatever's near you. They're pretty much there to discourage you from using rockets, which works most of the time, really. When I see a carcass, I'm like, time to plasma rifle, ballista, shotgun. I would like to rocket, but I gotta wait till this thing dies first. It's a slightly well-hidden secret. Infinite ammo cheat.
Looks like teeth.
Kinda did. It was a bullet chain.
Yeah, no, I saw the same damn thing.
Because we're surrounded by teeth, y'all just got it on the mind.
Two more keys will be required to open the passage. Find them.
I'm surprised I've never seen a picture. I don't know what context it would be in, but like a character has bullets for teeth.
That would be sick.
I don't even think I've seen that in Enter the Gungeon.
That sounds like something that'd be in Borderlands.
Yeah.
What do they sound like? Maybe they just trained themselves to talk right with that nonsense.
You'd have to. It'd be clacking constantly.
Use like polish instead of toothpaste.
Sometimes evolution just needs a little push. And here at the UAC, we push hard.
Sometimes the quotes are clever. That was like a 5 out of 10 on the clever scale. Also, there's a Spectre.
Ah, there they are.
Same as always, just weaker invisible pinkies, because Spectres are vulnerable all over their body. Like, I was dubious on that in 2016, but that is definitely the case in this game.
Also, they stick out like a sore thumb, too.
Yeah, they're probably one of the least threatening enemies in the game. Start working on making bigger demons stay on fire longer. That will be extraordinarily useful once I get my flaming meat hook.
The Spectre's a type of pinky, right?
Yeah, it's just an invisible pinky.
So does the challenge count for them too, or does it have to be the visible pinkies?
I think they're technically different.
This is the heart of the nest. It has taken root in this facility's main power generator. Reactivating the generator will destroy the nest.
Yeah, the challenge does say pinkies, so I'm gonna guess no. But also, specters are, like, if pinkies are made of tissue paper, specters are made of, like, air.
Sugar paper.
Yeah,
Delicious.
they're much easier to kill. Ooh, I see the chain gun in there. You never know they're there until they just... Or they're like, ah, fuck you, buddy. They probably sound like Meatwad, though.
Yeah, about to put a shield right there.
I love the little hop he did when he exploded.
So far, my favorite enemies have been the slightly buffer zombies with the guns on their arms, because they just walk up to you like they got the biggest balls in the world and then disappear in one shot.
They're so confident, aren't they?
Like, man, I wish I had that level of unwarranted confidence.
Could be confidence, could be the fact that they're just mindless. Could be both.
Probably both.
They got a look in their eyes. They know what they're doing.
The only emotion that they can exude is confidence.
Who would make this tower?
Yeah, I don't know what the original purpose of this building was before the Super Gore Nest took it over.
Before it became made of meat.
It's probably a UAC facility, honestly. That'd probably make sense.
Sure.
So the green gloop, we picked up a rad suit. We kind of ignored that. The rad suit's a little bit different. In previous games, it just made you immune to harmful floors. In this game, that meter above my armor is the rad suit, and it can be refilled. So you're immune as long as that bar has anything in it.
But it does count down while you're on it, I see.
Yes.
This is basically another health bar.
Shit, there's one carcass left. Hey! Oh well. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the first time I failed a secret encounter.
On screen, yeah.
Did the graphic for the blood glitch out there?
Yeah, something looked odd. I don't know if that was a video glitch or something, but something looked off for sure.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. This is a video recording issue-free video.
What a fucker.
He was too confident. He just jumped down, tried to take me out himself.
I'm at the carcass blocking you from jumping.
Right.
Just gonna jump out and just boom right in the air and slap against it.
Our buddies. They look somehow less cute in tiny Funko form.
They're not lanky enough.
Exactly. They need to be one of those, like, extra tall ones.
You now have access to the heart chamber.
Oh, thank God.
They need to be a pipe cleaner toy.
You know, I actually... You know, I have a... Believe it or not, I have a pipe cleaner story. A minor one. Like, I don't... Can't you just find pipe cleaners places? I actually need to clean my pipes, and I can't find pipe cleaners to do so. Like, does no one carry them anymore? Do kids not make shit with them anymore? Come on.
You're looking like in craft stores?
I guess, but I mean, I would like them for their original purpose. There's a clog in my fucking sink that Drano just can't handle. Oh, double punch.
Ooh, you're really angry.
I remember that guy from training.
Singing about fucking pipe cleaners. It's the worst.
Fucking pipe cleaners. fucking laundry before recording, the dryer not cleaning my clothes. God damn it. Oh well, I have the chain gun now. It doesn't have a wind-up anymore like in 2016, so it's immediately more useful.
It's a laser chain gun.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. Also, I think this is a skin too.
I'm pretty sure it's a skin.
I forgot to take off a few skins, yeah.
The chain gun looks way more normal than that.
So you lied to me.
I know.
The last...
I mean, the bullets still look lasery no matter what skin you use, if that's any consolation.
The generator is in a dormant state. 2 nearby control terminals will need to be manually activated to restore full power. Unlocking the left terminal room now. Of power has been restored. The second control terminal still requires activation to destroy the nest. I'm unable to open the door to the second terminal at this time. You'll need to find an alternate route.
That big old nest, we can't destroy it with our weapons. We need to use the machinery that it's blocking to actually remove its arteries. And there's one left that's being blocked by demonic goop.
So like we're giving it a 100% blockage heart attack.
More like a just chopping off its arteries, more like. But I'm sure that could cause a heart attack.
It could cause a lot of problems, really.
Yeah.
A heart attack, bleeding, dying. I think I hit an explosive barrel with that blood punch. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Did you see that tongue? Oh, this is actually pretty treacherous. Oh. So that somebody in the comments explained that, and I kind of forget about it, but your regular punch doesn't do any damage, but actually dashing into enemies can stagger them and do a small amount of damage. So I'm pretty sure that the last amount of damage that I did to that Dread Knight was from my dash.
Did they actually formally introduce the Dread Knight?
Yeah. Maybe it was in this level, actually. But we already saw it in one of the Slayer gates, so I guess I didn't realize it.
Well, yeah, I mean in the Slayer gate, sure, but I meant like formally introduce it like they do most of the demons.
No, they don't actually do that in Doom Eternal so much. If they have a weak spot, they'll just give you a tutorial, but the cutscenes introducing new demons are pretty much gone. So we got the mobile turret returning from Doom 2016. The other mod for the chain gun is a shield, which is actually... I think people sleep on that shield because it's not as cool as the mobile turret, but it pretty much makes you invulnerable to front-facing damage while you have it out. So it's got its uses, absolutely.
Yeah, but also it's not more pew-pew.
Oh no.
I can imagine it's like a situation where you got the 2 metapods using Harden against each other.
A little bit. Difference is you can actually shoot while using the shield.
What if you took the chain gun and just slapped on more gun?
And make it hot.
Oh, my hand.
The buff totems are significantly more dangerous the first time you're playing through. When you've played through it a few times like me, you know where they are, so you can just run to them and get that taken care of right away.
Yeah, you know where they are, so you don't need to play this fucking game of hide and seek that honestly isn't the greatest.
You know what? I'm not sure I agree. I kind of wish they were like in a few random spots every time you played the game. I think that would add to the challenge.
I hear buff totem, and I just think like a motivational keychain you bring with you to the gym.
See, I'm just imagining just like just a totem, but just of an incredibly buff man, just swole as shit, absolutely shredded.
Well, sounds like I have a new carving project to work on.
Also nice, you didn't punch him because you punched the box.
Got it out of your system.
Yeah, I got all my punch energy out.
Big punch energy.
The gears are turning. way to go is right behind you. There you go.
The whatever these things are burning.
The fucking Super Mario Brothers 1 spinning fireball chains.
Yeah, the fire bars. Everyone loves them.
The UAC. Your blood sacrifice today makes for a better tomorrow.
Hell yeah, I love blood sacrifices, just not my own.
You love other people's sacrifice. Do you see, people like you is how we got in this situation, Torp.
Ah, yes. Ironically appeasing the demons.
They came for the humans, but I didn't wait. Wait, they started with the humans. Shit.
They came for the humans, but I ironically shitposted online and nobody stopped me.
All right, Pinky number 3. Give me your pain. He's trying, man. In my original, like, I think I said I had to record this level twice. In my original playthrough, I was able to kill a Pinky without staggering it by shooting it in the back with the assault rifle, so I'm being, like, so careful.
I love the little chunks of meat that fly out every time you hit it in the ass.
Now I can unclench. Hello.
Back clenching.
Reclench. Reclench. Dread Knights aren't that bad.
Yeah, alone.
Alone. Nothing's that bad alone in this game.
Exactly, that's the issue. A quick thing I do appreciate about this game, I don't think I ever actually mentioned, is I like the gore. Like, I like the sort of dynamic gore from the enemies. Like, as you shoot
Right.
them up, they peel apart very visibly.
I think it's most notable. You don't. Well, I say that, but you don't see it a lot because of their weak point. But I think it's most notable with the cacodemons that like unpeel like an orange as you shoot them, revealing the juicy core.
The Pinky is a classic example, because you are going to tear that ass up.
Right.
I know what I said.
It's also kind of divided into quarters, I suppose. The quarters of its booty. I guess you could call it its captain's quarters.
Various cuts of Pinky. This one we call the fingerprint.
I ain't using that other wall, fuck you.
You didn't punch him, but you definitely struggled there for a hot second.
I did fine. I'll be taking that.
He was waving at you. Hey, ah!
And I never notice when I have 3 chainsaw fuel. You can see it down there. I just used one. And you never... And the only time you use your rechargeable one is if it's the only one that you have. So, like, I could have saved that for a bigger demon, but I guess I just needed ammo. It's not really beneficial to do so. It's not like you get more ammo from bigger demons. And if you do, it's not noticeable.
Yeah, also you're just better off getting the habit of going for the small fries so you don't accidentally try to go for a big one and just whiff.
Yeah. And unlike Doom 2016, there are some extremely big enemies that you cannot chainsaw. I'm pretty sure that excluding bosses, of course, I think every enemy could have been killed with a chainsaw if you had the ammo for it.
In 2016, yeah. The worst was the Cybermancubus, I think at 5.
Yeah, I think that and the Baron of Hell were up at 5. Oh, there, the only appearance of the weapon wheel in this LP.
That's good to use. It slows down time also if you need to think for a second.
It is. So I'm also going to be working on the mastery for the sticky bomb launcher, which is to destroy 25 arachnotron turrets, which I'm sacrificing my life to kill.
Oh no, you have 9 more lives. What will you do?
I don't know, man. This game's pretty tough. Don't worry, when we get to the DLC, you'll see me die. Fear not.
I am looking forward to it with bated breath.
Just chopped his legs off.
It's fine, he wasn't using them.
When he gets back to hell, he's gonna be a laughing stock.
So you walking around on his hands, all the other bigger demons like,
Yeah, keep yucking it up, guys. Just wait till Doomslayer chops off your feet.
He shot my hand.
Which demon said that? I really want to know.
Oh my god.
A Wolfenstein 3D song. When I first saw the rabbit, I thought it was the song that played at the end of episode 3 of Doom 1. That like do 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 situation. So here's how I thought you got to the 1-up. But there's an invisible wall, so you can't.
What even the fuck? What?
Yeah, what the hell?
They want you to get at it from a very specific way.
Yeah, if you see right there, there's a crack up there. They want you to bust through that wall, which again is not hard to find at all. I just walked by it. It's the easier way to get to it, to be fair.
Yeah, bust that crack.
So the wall's not there as soon as you break the... like, the invisible wall isn't there as soon as you break the wall.
Seems that way. Ugh, that's how I want to kill you, you piece of shit!
Dude, that was fucked up.
Sweet. Alright, so we're just missing a few more things, but I think we're gonna go ahead and progress. Oh no, never mind, we're still secret hunting. I believe this way is only a secret, I may be wrong though. Ah, this place is so fucking gloopus. Hi, Spectre.
It's a little hop, skip, and a jump.
At the last bit of energy. Oh yes, this is where you get the Slayer key for this level.
Oh.
Time to head to the Slayer gate, which is in that little tunnel down there.
Feels weird to find these ancient artifacts in, like, sewers. It's like, you think the city planners found these things while they were digging and thought, let's guide around it. We don't want to mess with this.
Right. I mean, realistically, Hell probably built these after the invasion, but also whose responsibility was it to keep a track of that key? And why were they fired?
Okay, but what purpose would this even serve?
House the Great Warriors?
Did you just break into the break room? Is that what happened?
I'm going with that. No matter what the right answer is, that's my answer.
Just they hear you coming in, just a bunch of the fucking carcasses like, oh shit, spilling coffee everywhere.
Oh!
Rude.
I told that shield to get fucked. This Slayer gate's actually, I feel like it's one of the easiest ones. I don't think it actually introduces any new enemies. And the fight itself just doesn't feel particularly difficult at all.
Yeah, it's a lot less hectic than the earlier ones.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like another fight.
It's just kind of like a slow trickle in of the enemies.
The next one's going to be a lot more eventful, though. The next level as a whole is very eventful. Like, the last few levels have been kind of lore light. This one is kind of too. But the next level's going to have a lot in it. the eyes that the Hell Knights have evolved really add a lot to their expressions.
I still do love, though, this game does the exact thing it mocked in 2016.
What was that?
The fixation on the writing and lore. Whereas 2016, Doom Guy just did not give a shit.
Well, here I think he has more motivation to give a shit. He's not just like fixing other people's problems anymore.
Kinda is, though.
He is, but now he's at home. It's not like Mars, which is almost exclusively inhabited by the UAC. A bunch of fucked up people working for a fucked up organization.
It's his problem now.
Yeah. Scooch.
Just shove it. Why you gotta stab it with the key? Why can't you just stab it with anything?
Because then it won't work. Try stabbing the keyhole of your car with a knife. See if you can get in.
Okay, but that clearly isn't a keyhole. You're just shoving it through meat.
The hellified barrier has opened. This air shaft will provide access to the generator's control terminal.
It's meat glowing blue, though.
Right. If my steak was glowing blue, I would put my keys in it. Just to see what happens.
Oh no, your keys have turned to molten slag.
Now, if it was blue and fuzzy, I don't know about that anymore, but...
You don't like your steak prepared blue?
See new sights, make new friends, soar to new heights. Join the official Mortally Challenged Visitor Welcoming Committee today.
God, that joke is not funny.
The Doom 3 theme. It was not done by Mick Gordon, but it is very reminiscent of the music he would eventually make for the series. I recently learned as well that Mick Gordon was also the composer of the acclaimed Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots game.
I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, did not know.
I never realized Doom Guy was big into vinyl.
Oh, of course. Doom Guy's a bit of a hipster, honestly.
God, no wonder why he's so full of rage.
Like, you'll see, there is a room in the Fortress of Doom, which I think we'll explore a little bit at the end of the LP, which has a whole bunch of just hobby stuff that the Doom Guy has. And you're going to see like a bunch of books, records, and stuff. That's also where all the toys that we're collecting will be. There's a big shelf that all the toys will be lined up on.
The generator is now at full power. You can now use the main console to destroy the heart.
All right, now we can finally destroy the heart. Where's the lever? There it is. There's something about pulling levers with Doom Guy's armored hand, which just feels good.
The generator is overloaded. I have marked your exit portal.
All right. So now that we've overloaded the generator, we gotta just GTFO. Ow! Don't even bother with anything. You see enemies, like, kill what's in your way, but leave everything else. At the same time, don't worry too much. You have an absurd amount of time to get out of here.
It's a lot less threatening than it seems at first.
This facility will self-destruct shortly. Please save your work and walk calmly to the nearest exit.
Please save your work. I do appreciate the attempt to, like, turn this demon-worshipping company into, like, just stereotypical corporate bullshit. That is amusing.
Demon worshipping company is just a normal tech startup.
You had, like, a full minute left on that timer, and you're already out there. I've been playing Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and there's a part of the game that's similar to this, where they give you, like, 5 times as much time as you would need to get out of an area.
To be fair, that's also a game made for kids.
True. So is this.
Man-children, maybe, you're right, but...
Excuse you. We've cleansed the infestation at the Super Gore Nest. That's certainly going to put considering that's where the whole invasion started, that's definitely going to put a dent in Hell's plans.
Maybe symbolically. It depends on how long the invasion's been going, because it may not be centralized to there anymore.
True.
If anything, it's spread out enough.
Right, but still, the Gore Nests seem to have a significant amount of draw when it comes to the invasion itself.
I think my brain just like, after I said I did it, the first thing my brain thought of was the I did it line from fucking Bomberman and Bomberman Hero.
I did it!
Played that game.
I'm sure someone could mod Bomberman Hero to have Doomguy, and I think it would fit, honestly. They have similar shaped heads. So Doomguy is killing things that appear to deserve to die. Unlike Bomberman, who just murders indiscriminately.
Murders the local wildlife.
Yeah.
Including inanimate objects like flying knives.
That's what this game needs. Possessed items.
Not just killing them, but killing them in cruel ways, like the salt bomb.
Yeah.
Bomberman's fucked up. I could play a game like Doom with all of its violence and gore and shit, but Bomberman's a step too far for me.
A bomb too far.
Next time, we are going to be going back to the Fortress of Doom again, and reuniting with an old friend.